Hey guys, DuelKing back again. I am on Dueling Network. For some reason, my Screeno-matic or whatever doesn't want to work, so I'm gonna have to use my phone again to record this deck profile. This is the new Dragons Collide profile. It is my take on it, and so far I've dueled like maybe 12 times, and I've gone like 10-2 or something like that with it. The only real weaknesses to this deck are Gravekeepers and the DD like Dimensional Prison, stuff like that, Macrocosmos. Let's get into the build. Most of the cards are straight out of the structure deck, which is amazing, and people are going to test it out a lot, but I've tested this out and it's probably the best build so far. There's only a couple cards I might change, but yeah, let's get into it. BLS. This is a Chaos deck. Dragons Collide, amazing. Chaos Sorcerer, 1. You can't really put more than 1. You could try 2, but it just won't work out for you. 3 Pulsar Dragons, amazing card, the best card in the deck besides BLS, but you can only have 1. 2 Dark Flares. This card is amazing when he hits the field and is destroyed. Let's say he gets Mirror Force, he could special summon a Dark Flare, Red Eyes, or Vice Dragon. He is amazing. Both this combo right here. You have to use 2. 3 is, you could try 3, but you'd have to take out a Chaos Sorcerer. Clips Wyvern, 2 is good. You don't find yourself using it often, but it is a good card when you use it. 2 Blue Eyes. It's obvious why. 3 Metal Dragons. They are common in the deck, which is gonna be great. 3 Vice Dragons. They're common too. 2 Stones is another common, which is amazing. Raikou, I believe, is in the deck. 2 Raikous. Raikou doesn't only serve the purpose of being a light monster, it serves the purpose of destroying a monster and then sending the top 3. So if you have luck, you can mail the right cards from the top of your deck to the graveyard, and then let's say you drop 2 Vice Dragons and a spell or something, and you already had a Veiler in the deck, in the graveyard. That's an instant BLS right there. It's amazing how many combos come with this card right here. Veiler, self-explanatory, although sometimes it doesn't work often because of the dragons. All these are dragons. 19 dragons, 5 non-dragons. Tour guide. People ask me, why tour guide? Are you serious? Yes, I'm serious. Tour guide is amazing. Not only is it because it's dark, but you could summon the other tour guide from your hand or deck. And what you could do is summon a Leviair or a what's it called, a Leviathan. If you remove the monster, like let's say you remove this and this, you just summon Leviair, special summon your Red Eyes, and then so many plays. But if you summon Leviathan, you can remove Leviathan, special summon him with Red Eyes. Or yeah, special summon Red Eyes, and then if you have a Blue Eyes in hand or in your graveyard or practically almost any monster, it is such a beast. Oh, actually, there's 18 dragons and 6 non-dragons. So yeah, that is amazing combos. If you do not have tour guides, BLS, or a Veiler, the other, I guess the other options would be Necrogardnas, like a $5 card. You could put Necrogardnas instead of tour guides. Divine Dragon Apocalypse, I think it's called. Here it is. This card is amazing. Discard a dragon, Add one card, target a dragon, and return it to your hand. So you could return one of your pulsars or dark flares, and then special summon it again. It's retarded. You could throw a light to the dark, to the light or dark to the graveyard. It's crazy. Oh my god. But I like tour guides better, obviously. It's just if you don't have one. Another Veiler's pretty easy to get now. BLS, just throwing another sorcerer or the third dark flare. Let's get into spells and traps. Here is Chaos Zone. If you don't know what it does, read into it. Special summons a lot. It's just an amazing card. I only run 2 because I'd have to take out something. Reborn, obviously. Future Fusion, you could throw your monsters to the grave. Special summon off that, and then if you're lucky at the end, you have like a 5-headed dragon or whatever. So yeah, I run 1 pot of Duality. You could take out pot for the 3rd Chaos Zone, but I like pot because sometimes you'll draw like 2 Vice Dragons and a freaking Raikou or something. So 1 pot is good enough for me. Mystical Space Typhoon at 2. 1 Dark Hole, obviously. 1 Heavy Storm. Solemn Brigade. Mirror Force. Dragon Reincarnation. What this card does: banish 1 face-up dragon-type monster you control, and special summon a dragon-type monster from your hand or graveyard. It's pretty much Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, but it's amazing with it because let's say your monster gets attacked or they destroy it or whatever, you could be like, oh no, I banish it, special summon my Blue Eyes from my hand, bitch. That's right. It's I only have 2 right now. I might go up to 3, but it's an amazing card. Bottomless. 1 bottomless. I took out a Book of Moon, but the side deck: Divine Dragon, a book, 3rd MST, 2 Necrogarnas, those if you need them. Chaos Zone. Let's get into the XYZ. Thunder and Dragon. You don't see yourself summoning it often, but if you get 2 Blue Eyes on the field, Thunder and Dragon, it's over. Levier, obviously. Leviathan with Utopia. Roach gives you the ability of special summoning your monsters and keep destroying theirs. It's retardedly good. Bryonic. Scrap Archerine, Big Beater, Catastor, Stardust, Trish, Miststorm, and these are my favorite. Obviously, I already mentioned 5-headed dragon. The Sacred Ptolemies use 2 level 6 monsters. All you need to exceed this card. It says you can exceed this by attaching or whatever, but you don't need to. It's crazy. You put 2 of your light pulsars right here, and what you do is once per turn you can detach a material to target 1 monster on either player's side of the field or graveyard or side of the field. Return it to the hand. Return 1 of their face down traps or monsters or whatever. It's over for them. And my probably favorite card, Volcasaurus. Dark Flare Dragon, Vice Dragon. If you run Cyber Dragon is a good side card for this. It's a mostly light deck, but you could throw in Cyber Dragon. The only bad thing about Cyber Dragon is that it is a machine, and the first couple times I tested the deck, I pretty much put a card list that was on a spoiler or whatever, and for some reason the Cyber Dragon is in it, but you don't need Cyber Dragon because it's a machine. It is light, special summons, but it doesn't work as well as Vice Dragon does in this instance. Volcasaur is amazing. Dark Flare, Vice Dragon, whatever you need. If you somehow change the level of your monster, this card to a 5, this card is beast. This takes out Graphas, it takes out Hyperions, it takes out everything. It is a crazy good card. Can't wait for that card. Oh, you could put in Ninja, or Crimson Ninja, or whatever it's called. Yeah, guys, this deck is amazing. Uh, some guy even told me, what's this crazy nonsense you're doing? I'm like, look into it. He checks all the facts. He's like, damn, you're beating the shit out of me. And he just quit. And he asked me how to actually play the deck and where he can get the list. So, that made my day. I love this deck, gonna get it. Obviously, all these cards should come out of tins or structure boxes, so except tour guides. Valor should be easy to get in a pack. And BLS. Get working on a trade for BLS, but thank you guys for this deck profile. I just really love this deck. Hope you guys do. Hope you guys try it out. And see you guys more deck profiles in the future.